The outlook wasn't bright for the Mudville nine that day. The score stood 4-2, with but one inning left to play. And when Clooney died at first, and Barrows did the same, a sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to that hope which springs from the human breast. They thought, if only Casey could get better luck at that, we'd put out money even now with Casey at the bat. But Flynn perceived Casey, as did also Jimmy Blake. The former was a Lulu, the latter was a fake. So upon that stricken multitude a melancholy sat, where there seemed but little chance of Casey's getting to the bat. But Flynn let drive a single, to the wonderment of all, and Blake the much despised, tore about to cover up the ball. So when the dust had lifted, and men saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second, and Flynn a hug in third. Then from 5,000 throats or more, there rose a lusty yell. It rumbled in the valley, it rattled in the dell, it knocked upon the mountain, recoiled upon the flat, for Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place. There was pride in Casey's bearing, and a smile upon Casey's face. And when responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat. No stranger the crowd get down, 'twas Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded when he wiped them on his shirt. And while the writhing pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance gleamed in Casey's eye, a sneer curled Casey's lip. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and Casey stood a watching it in haughty grandeur there. Close by the sturdy batsman, the ball unheeded sped. That ain't my style, said Casey. Strike one, the umpire said. From the benches black with people, there went up a muffled roar, like the beating of a storm wave on a stern and distant shore. Kill him! Kill the umpire! Shouted someone from the stand. It's likely they'd have done it. Now Casey raised his hand. With a smile of Christian charity, great Casey's visage shone. He stilled the rising tumult. He bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher, once more the stewards do, but Casey still ignored it. The umpire said, Strike two. Fraud! He shouted in the maddened thousands. An echo answered fraud. But one scornful look from Casey, and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold. They saw his muscles strain, and they knew that Casey wouldn't let that ball go by again. The sneer is gone from Casey's lip. His teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds with cruel violence, his back upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball, and now he lets it go, and now the air is shattered by the force of Casey's blow. Somewhere in this fair land, the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere. Somewhere hearts are light. Somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. There is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out.